see it yet. It's coming. Oh God, today has just been one of the days. So much going on. Okay, we are now live. Hello, guys, and welcome again to this wonderful lunchtime. Yesterday, I came on and I promised that I was going to bring somebody to share her story with you. And it's me again, Modupe Veronica Yusuf, your career change specialist and coach. Right, we're going to dive right into it without wasting too much time. Unfortunately, my guest today is camera shy, so you won't be seeing her face, unfortunately. But you will hear her voice, hopefully. Right, so hi, how are you today, Bimbo? Do you want to just say hello to everyone?
Hi everyone. Good afternoon. My name is
Good.
Bimbo.
Good. Have you had a good start of the day? How busy have you been with work? I know
Um,
you're working from
yeah,
home.
work is quite busy. Working from home I think, is more hectic than going to the office.
I
There's
know.
a lot more to do.
I
And
know.
yeah.
I agree. I agree.
Mm,
Actually, I do
hmm
agree. Yeah. Okay. We're just going to dive straight into it. So, do you want to just share with us? Because I met you last year. So you came for one of our well, then we used to call it our road show. So, but obviously with COVID now, we can't do those in-person meetings or sessions anywhere. Everything is now online. But it was 2019, if I remember, that you came on. And tell us, where did the journey start from? Tell us a bit about yourself, and then we take it from there.
Okay, thank you, Veronica. My name is Bimbola Olorin, and where do I start from? I was not a techie person. I was into catering, running my own business.
Okay.
Um,
Have we lost you? I can't hear
can
you.
you hear me?
I lost you for a minute there.
Oh, okay. I moved back to UK 3 years ago, and I wanted something different. I wanted to do something. Doing my catering job in the United Kingdom wasn't that easy. Not
Mm,
having people to help you and all that. So I wanted a change of career.
mm,
A friend introduced me to careers in December,
mhm.
and she told me there was going to be a road show in January. That if I was able to attend, I said, okay, I would attend. And I attended the road show. I was a bit scared because there was a lot going on, the different things I've never heard of. But
Okay.
I remember you assured me, and people that who came to speak to us then really assured us is what we could do if we believe in it.
Yeah.
And I tried it, and I joined in January, and I joined the platform, I think, in March.
Oh, sorry.
We joined.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay, so I joined the platform in March, and I dipped my hands in with so many of my colleagues. I met a lot of people on the platform, and we started working on projects. We learned a lot from the terminologies on the Salesforce project I was on, and I was able to do a lot of things, which I remember, which I'm still working on. It's which applies to me where I'm working right now. When Veronica, you tell us then that you need to present, you need to speak, you have to do the status update, and I'm going through that right now, every now and then, you
Wow.
know. So we did a lot of projects. We worked on a lot of projects. I worked with a lot of people using so many tools
Mm,
and in selling careers, and which helped me. And you advised us then to write some exams to get some certifications done, which I did. I was the first person to do the exam then, the Prince 2, amongst about 6 of us then.
yeah.
It wasn't that easy. I did the Prince 2. And going forward, we started going on projects. We learned a lot of things on how to, the foundations of being a project manager or a PMO, project office, and things like that. The tools, the templates, and things like that. And I started the journey. I did all that for like 4 to 6 months.
Okay.
And we started doing our CVs. You helped us with our CVs. You told us to push our CVs out. and I started. And along the way, I started getting calls from recruiters. It wasn't easy initially. And finally, one came in, I remember in August, which was a 3-month contract. And I got the job. And going on the job, it was not easy initially, but what helped me was what a little bit I've learned from Sterling Carriers, understanding how to use some tools and the terminologies, which really matters. Anyway, you have to understand the project management terminologies and all that, which I put into practice. And I scaled through the 3 months. And afterwards, I got a permanent role where I'm in at the moment as a delivery governance. And I've learned so much. And it's not been a easy journey, but I
Yeah,
would
I
say
was gonna say, you know what, let's take a step back.
that
Let's talk about this journey.
to say it wasn't an easy journey because I had to learn a lot of things, how to use the computer so well, how to use the Excel, PowerPoint, and a lot of things which I never used to. But I was determined that I wanted to do this. I pushed myself really hard because I knew this is what I wanted. And I tried, I learned a lot at Sterling Careers, still learning on the job, but getting the basics is
Yeah.
very important, which I got from Sterling Careers for able for to be able to step out, you
Mm,
know. And since then it's been a good journey so far. So
okay.
I would say it's not easy, but you just have to keep pushing.
You have to
That's
keep
just it.
cool.
Keep
Thank you.
pushing.
Thank you. That was really detailed. So
Mhm.
if we take a step back to where where you started, I know you've talked about it, but how challenging was it for you, someone who did not have a tech background at all? You said you were running your own catering
Mhm.
business, but this was just something that I think you were a friend referred you to or talked to you about this. Okay, so were there times where you just felt like packing it up and felt like, oh, it was too hard, and maybe just it's just not for you? Were there times like that? And if the answer is yes, can you tell us a little bit about that and what you did? How did you manage to navigate or manage that period that you experienced?
I would say so many times that was like I was done with this.
Right.
So many times because it's a lot to just take in at once.
Yeah.
It's a step-by-step process, and I think it takes a lot of patience.
Mm.
Many times, at times, I'm like, oh, I don't think I can do this anymore. But
Mm.
I had something in me. There was this drive in me that was pushing me. I
Mm.
did a lot of research, which helped me. I did a lot of Google search, learning how to do this. What's this all about? New words, new meanings, and it wasn't easy. The 6 months I did on the platform and afterwards was a lot of researching, a
Mm.
lot of learning, a lot of sleepless nights for most of us then. We'll stay up late to do a lot of work, a lot of collaboration. And it was not easy juggling both with children and work and school and everything. But I had this determination that this is what I wanted. This was going to be my last stop. I
Wow.
wasn't going to do something else again. I just wanted to do this, and
Wow.
this is what I wanted. So that was the determination was there for me, and
Mm.
I pushed on. Even though at times I was like, I'm tired, I don't want to do this again. But the
Mm.
gear was there for me to just further more. And as time goes on, I found it interesting. I found it enjoyable. I found it because I was doing a lot of research and understanding a lot of things I didn't even know,
Yeah.
which really, really helped me. And learning how to use the Excel. I will go online. I did so many tutorials and all that, which I'm still even using for my own
Good. Yes.
personal thing, home thing, maybe to do my own things. It's not even about work, but it wasn't easy, but I scaled through. I would say, I
Wow,
must say,
because you were
I
determined,
was
because it
determined.
was what you
Yes,
wanted and you were ready to
yes.
give it. So I'm sure I can bet that you must have had some rejections. So what you had gone through, you were really determined and you gave everything. You
Yes,
pushed, stayed up late, and you gave
yes,
everything. But
yes,
then
yes.
you eventually felt like, okay, I'm ready to launch out. At what
Mhm.
point did you feel confident and ready to start applying? Were you 100% confident, or how did you feel? What made you feel like, okay, it's time for me to start maybe stepping out, putting my CV out, trying to apply for this new role or this new job? How was
I would say I wasn't confident when I decided to start applying. It was just something in me and said, what's the worst that can happen?
it? Exactly.
I will get rejected and I will pick up from there. I will learn something from there. And I remember you always tell us that just keep applying. And
Mm,
when you get rejected, you learn one or two things from there, which you
yes.
apply to the next one again. So it
Yes.
wasn't as if I was in full confidence. I had that confidence. I just knew, let me just go out there and see how it looks, how
Yep.
it sounds, how everything is going to play out. I just wanted to go out there and see for myself. So it wasn't, I didn't have that full confidence. I just, when you said my CV was okay for you to go out, I just pushed it out. And I got so many calls. One, they'll call me and they won't get back to me, but I kept still pressing. And first rejection, I learned one or two out of it on how to attend an interview, the
Mm,
questions that were asked. And, I tried to keep that in my head because going for an interview, you can't write anything down. But I tried to pick one or two questions, which I found out that those questions were asked over and over again in other interviews. And that
mm,
got me better
mm,
and that built my confidence.
amazing.
I was
The
it
more
built
you,
my confidence,
yeah, the more your confidence was being built, because confidence is
built
something you build.
exactly. So I was like, okay, I've done this. Yeah, what's the worst that can happen? I'll go for the next one, and I kept going. Any interview, no matter how the pay was, no matter how little it was, I just wanted to get out there, and I kept pushing and kept going till I finally got the first contract I got.
Amazing, amazing. That's
Mhm,
amazing, guys. I hope you're learning from it. So, for those of you who maybe you've actually embarked on this journey and you've had a few pushbacks or rejections, doesn't mean you stop. You just have to learn, like Bimbo said. You have to learn from the
mhm,
mistakes. Learn why didn't I scale through? What
mhm,
is there that I can learn? Maybe I need to review my CV. Maybe I need to work on my presentation. It could be
mhm,
anything. So you learn from mistakes. It's not for you to then say, okay, that's it, I'm packing it up. You dust yourself and you try and try again, and you eventually go.
yeah,
Now, I don't want to, because I know you have a meeting, you are still
yeah,
at work. So what is
yeah,
it like for you now? So you were able to scale through the interview, you got the job, you said you got a contract job, now
mhm,
you're on a permanent job. Now
yeah.
with COVID that is happening, what have you seen? What's your experience been like, especially, with maybe the company that you're working in right now?
I would say the company I'm working with, and I think COVID, I would say to be like I tell my people, COVID helped me in that sense because I joined the company in January and lockdown came in March and we're working from home. And where I'm working at the moment, it's a more full agile environment, which a lot of products is being worked on and everything. And my company, because it's a permanent job, they gave me 3 months, 2 months to study, to learn and understand the company. So I did not rest at that point, not because I got the job. That was the time for me to now start. I had sleepless nights understanding what the company was, what they're driving at, what they're working on, and things like that. So first 3 months for me was tough.
Mm,
And I was like, I needed to understand everything. So I had sleepless nights. I was getting through, and COVID came in. COVID helped matters in the sense I was not in the environment where my colleague were. I could go online and check for things and be able to, which really improved me. And I decided by myself to get a mentor at work, which helps at my office. So I got a mentor who mentors me. Even up to now, everyone tries to get a mentor to lead you on and help your growth,
that's
which
good.
has really, really helped me up to date.
That's
So
very good.
that's been it, yeah.
And you're learning on the job, and you're
And I'm
getting
still
better.
learning on the job. I'm still getting training, and I still go back to research and read. I don't wait for anyone to tell me. My boss will tell me, "Can you get this thing done? Can you look up to this? Can you drop an escalation process?" And I'm sure he expects me to know what that is. So I do a lot of research. I do a lot of things like that. I go on Google, a lot of training on my own, which has really, really helped me to today, which I got even confirmed before my confirmation date. Yeah.
Amazing. I am so happy. I'm excited. I mean, this is why I do what I do. When I hear, I remember when the whole thing started, how you were, but I saw that you were driven. I saw that you were hungry.
Yeah.
I saw that you wanted it so much, and I knew that it wasn't going to take long. So, guys, I just want to. The reason I brought Bimbo on today is just to encourage you. So, if you're out there and you're feeling like, oh, okay, I want everything to be perfect before I step out, there is no perfect. I mean, just my point is, you will never feel confident. You will never feel like it is time. Okay, so you just have to step out and you keep working at it. You keep improving, you keep learning. But the first thing is put that foot out there. Just step out and the rest will just come. The rest will fall into place. Bimbo was just saying now how she's still learning, she's researching, she's going online, she's building herself. A lot of it you will learn on the job. So don't think about it twice. Just get out there. Just do it. Okay. I hope now I don't want to take too much because it's already 1:32. And I just really wanted, to share this with you because my point here is Bimbo had no technical experience. She was not a techie. She said, I mean, you guys heard from her. She said that she was running her own catering business. She didn't think that she would. She said even the use of a computer, of a laptop was just not something she was doing all the time. But the point is, it is possible. If you want it, if you want it so hard or so much, you will be ready to put everything that it requires. And that's exactly what she did. No tech background, but she was able to get into the tech environment. So I'm here to tell you that. So if you're that person, you're thinking, oh, because maybe I'll need to write programs. Maybe I'll need to do some development work. Not so. I mean, the answer is you may not. Bimbo is not doing that, even though she's in the tech environment. But then there are other roles, there are other functions that you can actually get into, and then you just grow. So, guys, be encouraged and let this story just motivate and inspire you. She did it under 6 months, I think 6, 7 months, from not knowing anything about tech or not having any tech experience to getting into your first role was what again? Please tell me, what was your first contract job?
I was a digital program support. Yeah.
Yeah. So she went into, so that is in the IT and digital
Yes.
space.
Yes.
And now you are now what's your role? What currently are
My
you
role
doing?
is a delivery governance lead.
So
Yeah.
there you go. And now she's working with development teams, she's working with
Yes.
developers, she's
Yeah.
working with testers, she's working
Yes.
within the IT
QA. Yeah.
space. There you go. So guys, I hope that this will encourage you. I hope that this will inspire you to know that it is possible. All you just need to know is, step out there. Just step out. Don't think too. If you keep saying, oh, I'm thinking about it, oh, I'm researching and blah, blah, you will never get a perfect moment. Okay. There's no time better than now. Just do it. So thank you so much for coming on. I want to use this opportunity to invite you guys to my masterclass coming up on the 17th of October. The link is available on my bio and I will repost it again. Make sure that you sign up. It is free. It is one of these free sessions that Bimbo came on to, and then she eventually signed up. So I want you to take advantage of this. COVID is affecting so many jobs. It might just be the time for you to make a career change. It might be the time for you to just look at things again and look at the jobs that are more relevant. Look at jobs that are recession and COVID proof. Okay. Right. So I'll let Bimbo go because she is working from
Thank
home and
you.
she has
Yeah.
a meeting. Thank you so
Thank
much
you very
for
much.
coming on,
Thank
Bimbo,
you.
and for sharing. Thank you guys. Until I come your way again, take care and stay on top. Bye-bye.